wrestling programs. Now it's time to listen to the guys who aren't booty.
It's hashtag WrestlePals.
There we go. I'm just committed now. Now I'm in stereo with
Kill
you
it.
whenever you... Okay. Well, I mean, the energy was up, and now it's
Killed.
good. That's a good way to start.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we want to...
You know, in all honesty, I don't even need to kill it anymore, I don't think, because YouTube's stupid anyhow.
Yes.
So
you're
starting next
gonna
week.
play it? Oh, boo! I got excited for like a moment. For a moment, Justin.
Starting next
I was.
always-
What can we do? We can just listen.
We'll come back to that.
Thank you. What? No! Oh, it was right there. The intro was done. I was all
back to it.
excited because guess what? This is the greatest. The greatest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he says after that. That's what he says.
I'm burning up in oh.
It's the best.
What the hell are we, man?
Look at you hitting that. Hi, everybody. It's hashtag WrestlePals. He is WrestlePal Justin. Does he rub the nipples? Maybe I haven't been paying close enough
Pay
attention.
closer attention.
All right.
I knew you were coming.
I don't want to introduce myself now. It's fine. Carry on.
About Brother Nero.
Oh, okay. Don't call me that. And I am WrestlePal Nate. Hashtag WrestlePal Nate. It's been a while since I got the spooky fingers. You know what? Kind of missed them.
I know you did.
It feels
That's
good.
why I did it.
It felt good.
Yeah, of course it did.
Mm-hmm. I got a little full of myself. I need somebody to just take the piss out of me. And I can always count on you to lay me low when necessary.
What?
Lay me low.
All
Put me
right.
down.
Oh,
Other weird sexual innuendos.
okay.
Because that's what I was talking about. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Hi, everybody. Happy Rusev Day to you and yours. From us here at WrestlePals and Guy. Oh, Jesus!
Yeah, happy Rusev Day.
It's magnificent. I'm just scared to lean in because it's poking me in the head.
Yeah.
Hello, Justin.
Yeah.
I want you to look at Aiden English there in the little thing there, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I want you to look up at Guy Russellman up in the corner watching over us all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're separate people, Nathan.
I'm not so sure. One of them is Guy Russellman. Okay.
Hi, I'm Guy Russellman, and I am not Aiden English.
Doesn't sound like Guy Russellman. Guy Russellman has a distinct voice. He can sometimes drop it just a little bit and get a little sexy for you if he needs to. It's part of his
Doesn't sound like Guy
defense.
Russellman.
The one that you know?
Yeah.
No, what does it sound?
Oh, this is Guy Russellman, and I don't sound sexy at all.
He had a bone side sexy? What did you say? I'm sorry, what did he say? I don't know what a bone saw sexy is.
Bone saw's ready.
Yeah, is he?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Hi, Justin.
Wow.
So,
Uh-huh.
tomorrow
Love is in the air?
Tomorrow
that
is
what you're saying?
a very, very special Rusev Day.
Yes.
He's gracious enough to share it with, I don't know, some other dude. Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Yeah.
That's right. Why don't we have Greg the Hammer Valentine? Why is this just clicking now? Uh-oh, hold on. Hold, please. Feels good.
This makes you want to fist pump.
What? Oh. Sorry, I need something
Fist
different.
pump.
You and I run in different circles, though, Justin. Yours is squared. Mine is salted like a sumo ring. Dirty. Throwing men by their underpants. What was the question?
There wasn't one yet.
Okay.
What is?
I love it. We got a music bed.
Yeah.
It's the best bed. Okay. You know what? It's time to focus.
Tomorrow's Greg the Hammer Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe he was sainted. He seems like an asshole.
He really is.
He is.
He's a bit of a jerk.
What does he think about the ladies in wrestling?
Hates them.
Very little. Very little.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure they love his haircut, though.
Get in the kitchen, is what he says.
Cool.
What a jerk. But he got a day, so.
Yeah, and then he got that shitty rockabilly haircut, and then he went away.
Rhythm and blues. Well, I wish he would have went away, because then he went to WCW and was even more awful. So.
God damn.
Good for him.
Yeah?
Bad for us.
Oh, well. You're the one watching it.
No.
I'm not going back in time. I got too much current product to dig through.
Jeez.
And you know what? It's quality.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike, that Valentine run back in. I'm sure he's
not a good person.
Yeah,
we
well,
got
there's
there.
that too.
But he's got a day, and it's tomorrow.
So yeah, I guess we're supposed to yell at women and put them in their. I don't understand how this day works. What is it? What is Valentine's Day for?
Yeah, burning up in love.
Burning up. Well, that's a different thing, Justin. There are options available for your healthcare needs.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you might not want to go to your primary care physician for that. You want a little something secretive, so you need a good fake name moniker. I'm going with Tate Nucleus. Whenever I go down to the clinic and you get taken care of, it's fine.
Yeah.
That way they can't bill you either.
Tate Nucleus.
Tate.
That's too many T's.
Tate Nucleus.
Too many T's.
Tate Nucleus. I'm gonna make that name work. It's not gonna work.
You gonna do a vignette for old Tate Nucleus there?
Nah, dude.
Revolving around me, yeah. I know a guy.
Is this what we're gonna do?
Yes.
Is that your idea for the vignettes?
Yes.
What's the worst gimmick you can have? Do it. What job hasn't been taken by an 80s wrestler? Do we have a tax attorney? Shit, yes, we do. Dumpster man.
Got
Which
him.
kind? One that like collects garbage or goes and repossesses from both? We got him. How about do we have any weird S&M dudes? 3.
Mm-hmm. Here comes the axe.
How about a Hawaiian? Same dude.
Here comes the smash.
Uh-huh.
Here comes the crush.
Yeah. How about a nice
Did he
slice?
ever actually get at?
Can we get a nice slice?
KGM ideal.
You drink and I laugh. This is a break on Wrestle Battles.
Mm-hmm.
What's your shitty job? Here we go. We're gonna make vignettes because we're stupid. And it's just to entertain us.
It'll be fun.
It's gonna be.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be a time. Justin.
There's gonna be Jersey Joe and Barista Joe. Same voice.
Mm-hmm.
Different guys.
It's very
Same
different guys.
Different guys.
Then one with, oh hey, what's up, lights?
Hey, how are you? Hey, I think that's what we needed. Look, looks a little better.
No, we don't. I'm still on the screen.
Hey, man, BTE is drug free, and that's the way to be. Go ahead and you see, I put the chat up, and I don't know if anybody's actually chatting because it doesn't appear to be working the last couple weeks, so that's good.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. But it's there if you want to get in with your favorite wrestling couples.
That seems to be the topic of the day. Valentine's Day.
Greg the Hammer Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and it'll be fun. It's a little fun thing to talk about. It's a long song.
As well it should be.
I mean,
I want that entrance to last forever.
I'm enjoying every second
love.
of it, but
it's the best. It's the absolute best. Oh, it looks like somebody's sending you a private image there, Justin.
Oh, really?
It looks like that's you on one side of that couple, the other side, Liv Morgan. I almost said Liv Tyler, but that's not.
The live of my life.
Uh-huh. Look at you.
Let's open this up and see what it.
I don't
what we
know
got
if you
here.
want to click that. That looks weirdly.
Oh yes, there's my girl, Mangers. This is NXT Liv.
Mm-hmm.
The live of my life. I don't know what it is about when she came up to the main roster.
She felt like big time.
Started really doing it for me. I don't know. I don't like blondes. I don't know what the deal is.
It's okay.
The live of my life.
One does not choose who one
Falls in love with.
which wrestler you decide to have weird feelings for. Like not even like. I almost would be more healthy with your obsession if it was like purely physical of some nature. Because he'd touch here. I don't want that. But I'd almost that's be healthier. But no, you're back to the hey, you know what I'd like to do? Spend time with her. Find out what she's into.
Pizza, Nathan. She's into pizza. And shoes. Pizza and shoes.
Not a big fan of being barefoot, out in public, walking on gravel.
No.
She's very personable.
She likes her sneaks. She's got good kicks.
I don't know what those words mean. I barely know what shoes are. See that?
Oh yeah, you're barefoot.
Mm-hmm. Furry top.
Old school Rusev over here. Look at you.
Put on your shoes. What's your mama say? Oh, I won't miss him. He's fine. So we went to like kind of half-ass research this topic as I just threw it out like as we're going live, as I'm wont to do. Sorry, Justin.
Tomorrow's Greg the Hammer Valentine's Day.
We're gonna have to do something. It's beside. No, because then we're committed to, and I don't want.
Gotcha. No worries.
Okay,
that's what the gram's for.
there we go. We got talking just briefly about like wrestling couples through the year, not necessarily on screen, but a little bit of both. A little bit of on screen, a little bit of a lot of the off screen, which is surprising in how many there are. And then that magic time when it works out, where the off screen couple becomes an on screen sensation, and it just the magic is there, and you can tell they enjoy working together.
Do you want to start right there? The magic.
Which one would be your favorite? Which one would be your favorite? Because I got a feeling.
Because this ties in to last week's mixed match challenge. I don't know if you had a chance to watch.
I have not, but I've heard the raves.
They've all been good for different reasons. Like as a program, as a 20-minute, I'm sitting down to watch. Last week's was the best.
Yeah.
Match was not amazing, but Goldust working smarter, not harder. Less bumps. Let's be smart. Golden Rose, an amazing team. Like that needs to like be something that happens on television every week. But they were wrestling Jimmy Uso and Naomi,
right?
Who are unbelievably adorable together.
Yeah.
It's just insane. Which goes into this.
Did he drop the penitentiary gimmick? And was he just happy to play in the ring?
Yeah,
that's the best.
Yeah,
that's the absolute best. You just see joy.
And
it's like, they're getting paid for this too. This is great.
He had some of like the glow sneakers on and stuff, so he was glowing on the way out, and they were adorable, and it was just a lot of fun watching them work. Together.
God, I would have loved to have seen just like Jay ringside eating popcorn, sad, a little upset. Who do you think you are? It's my brother. I share everything with him, like DNA. I mean, not like but like it's the same.
You weird,
just sad.
Man.
What?
You weird.
Yeah. Sorry.
But one of my favorite things happened afterwards. Luciv. Well, maybe if you combine the names like they're wont to do.
She could stop Billy?
Yeah, I guess. Lana and Rusev come out after. And speaking of adorable together, Jesus Christmas, these two on screen together, it's unreal. It's undeniable. So we get the Lana is the best, Lana number one. Lana is the best, Lana number one, which is great.
Well, I didn't see. Look, did I need coaching on that? No, because it's natural and it works.
Yeah, the charisma just oozing from the both of them together on screen like
and
that,
and you can feel that it's palpable. Yeah. Lana never really carried a lot of. She carried a lot of. She carries a lot. She's very charismatic on her own, but it's almost like a level of confidence that isn't there when Rusev isn't around.
Right.
And she did well on her own-ish, kind of. But then you kind of got lost in the shuffle and kind of pushed to the back, and then
Tamina's hurt.
Yeah. So, well, she's 58. It happens.
Jeez, yeah.
My hip hurts.
She is 40, like legit.
Ah,
Steve.
That's okay. So,
no, nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying she is 40.
Lovely, tough Samoan lady. No, I don't. Shut up.
What?
Nothing. But to see them together and it's a perfect example of the if you want to be really successful, you take your own personality and you crank it up, and then one more click. That's what you get when you see the couples together, and they're allowed to be together, and they're allowed to be just kind of them.
I love Rusev addresses Jimmy Uso as Jim Uso. Just like Bob Roode. Bob Roode and Jim Uso.
Bob Roode is the best. Bob Roode!
Oh, Jim Uso, oh, you guys are going to lose next week.
That's the best. He doesn't have time for full names. He's busy.
Very busy, man.
He's got a lot of, I don't know.
Stuff to promote.
Sure.
Like,
it's a very
owls.
busy. I mean, this is his day.
Mm-hmm.
He's got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Appearances, school openings. Open schools. There's a grand opening for a school name. Malls and visiting schools.
So that
sick children.
That happened last.
He gets
Rusev
children
Day.
sick because he's a bad guy.
This Rusev Day, they're wrestling against Bailey and Elias.
Oh Jesus.
Which is an odd coupling.
Well, you know what? The beauty of Elias lately is going to make this good stuff.
Yeah. So, Rusev and Lana might be if we get a little bit more of that on television, might be my favorite because they're amazing together.
Do you think they ever let her just be...
Not Russian?
Yeah.
I mean, she's not Russian on Divas.
Yes.
On Total Divas.
But that's not, real. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, you have to figure eventually, right?
Yeah, but it's going to break some child's heart.
She's not really Russian?
She talks real good all of a sudden. She talk good now. It's like, man, you don't. Shut up. Just deal with it. Her name's CJ. She's American.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I mean, I don't know. The character Lana has been in America for long enough now. You would think maybe you could start letting that fade.
Well, the 80s are here to help.
Ah, that's true.
Amnesia angle. All of a sudden, she's American. To be the best.
Great.
And then Rusev tries to be American, too, to keep the love of his life.
Oh, Jim Uso.
U.S. champion, Alex Rusev.
Hey, bring it back.
Yeah, why not?
Why did they drop that? I mean, I guess...
Because they love singular names, and I have no idea. Cesaro.
Big E.
Antonio Cesaro. What was Big E before that?
Langston. Big E Langston.
That's what it was, yes. His real name is crazy. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
Like, don't look it up. You'll never be able to pronounce it. I've looked at it and been like,
Nope.
Big E, what's up? Dear God. Yeah, I think I would wear the Kofi and Woods socks. Save the Big E one.
Okay.
And keep that one nice.
Who's your favorite wrestling couple?
Wrestling couple.
I think we need to save the one.
Which one?
You know the one. Mr. and Mrs. W from NXT. I think that's like almost a conversation in and of itself.
That's your hope for the future right there.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go back to, like I said, the ones that I like the most are the ones that get to be on-screen couples as well as off-screen couples. And when I scrolled through the list and saw this one, I was like, oh, for Christ's sake, that's the best. It's the best. Because I hated it so much. Was Booker and Sharmell. Queen Sharmell.
King Booker!
Like the man wings the wing.
What?
He's a king, right? All of a sudden, like, it's like, hey, dude, you're a king now. Cool. Here's a hat. Here's a cape. Here's a scepter. I don't know. No pants. Yep. And he embraced the pinky. And you know what? Kids freaking loved that.
Yeah.
That really translated. I don't know why. Because this was this. I mean, he came up as Harlem Heat gangsta ass dude.
Yeah.
And he was great.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
He's basically
like, how do we make
babyface?
Yes, and that too. When it was like, this hard ass dude is. Oh God, that'll be cut out.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. He's. I don't know if you need that. It's fine.
See if that never comes up.
Yep, but yeah, don't be ready. But and then he gets over to the WWE, and they kind of force him a little comedic.
Mm-hmm.
And then was the Goldust stuff before or after this?
Way before. This was when he first came over and he feuded, like basically in the WCW Championship. And then they put him in the NWO, and then he started teaming with Goldust. So it would have been
that was great.
Shortly after his feud, like basically the feud with Austin was what transitioned him to comedy. And
the Goldust stuff that could have been like the end of him. That really could have been career end stuff, and then like, we'll bring back this legend dude, and every once in a while. But he transitioned, and Booker T isn't a dude you really think of as reinventing himself.
Right.
But I'll be damned
Yeah,
if he didn't embrace it and go 1,000%.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hey, you know what? Wife, I'd like to have my wife. Can we give her a crown? Yeah. How many crowns we got? Two. Great.
That's all we need.
Cool. Yes.
King Booker!
Hey, Book, what? Why is Charmel yelling? Stop her. Stop.
King Booker!
Yeah, Book, we really need to... Oh, cool. Thank you. We really need to discuss your theme. Because, okay.
Booker!
We can't. She's done. Cool. We can't have the old Harlem Heat theme. Okay.
Booker!
We're bringing Jim Johnston in, right? He's gonna work with you. We're gonna figure out something. Jesus Christ.
Booker!
F it. Give her a mic. That's your theme now. She's just gonna announce you over and over again, all the way to the ring. And the best was it would be through a commercial break,
yes.
and you come back and she's still just
King Booker.
The best. And you know what? I hated it.
Yeah.
Great.
Yep. And you wonder why he's the only one from WCW that made it.
Because Jericho kind of transcends, but
Jericho was before
before the end of days.
They got him. They signed him, and then
fair.
Everybody else kind of came over.
But yeah, even DDP was towards the end of his. He was an older dude at that point.
He was an older dude when
but
he
was
started.
He was working to try to make that work. Motivational yoga speaker, and he committed to that now. Jesus Christ.
That smile.
Yeah. Oh.
I like me. You like me.
Bam. Bang. Whatever. But yeah.
That was a couple for a while on the WCW television. DDP and Kimberly.
Yeah. Whatever happened?
Jesus. Gee, I don't know.
Okay. It's so sad when they kind of end. You want them to. I don't know. That's fine.
Go on forever?
Because there's a ton of those.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than this couple breaks up. The wrestling couple breaks up, and then she starts dating another wrestler.
Oh, jeez.
Speaking of the Jarretts.
God,
I hated that.
Ooh.
That made me so sad and upset.
Yeah.
Because damn, dude. I mean, Kurt Angle had his demons and whatnot, but
who wants to see
Jeff Jarrett?
You're right.
Damn.
Oh, good thing the chat is keeping up because it's definitely not.
Oh, it's moving down there. Oh, we're getting called at.
Stop trying to take nucleus happen. It's not going to happen.
It's gonna happen.
Justin and Liv, favorite wrestling couple.
It's not bad.
Jenny plus Rusev Day. Try telling that to Mike Bennett. I wonder what that was. Sorry, Chris. We missed what you were referring to. Because it was 8 minutes ago. Apparently our...
we're a little...
our chat is behind.
None of the chat. Cool. But we're glad you're there. Because
Yeah.
part of me was paranoid. It's like, cool.
Nobody's saying anything.
Nobody likes this ever again.
Maybe I'll bring this up instead of looking at that.
Feel bad, man.
Oh, 10 comments.
Feel bad.
Oops.
I'm sorry about the fried chicken, by the way.
Sorry.
It's the best thing that happened this week, by the way. We'll get to that. We'll discuss the fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And other couples, but specifically on-screen ones. And this one rolling through, I thought this was an amazing place for a weird love storyline to happen. The Tommy Dreamer and Beulah McGillicuddy, the whole weird, wacky horse shit that happened through ECW back in that time, and then you end up with this wonderful, loving couple of Beulah and who? Tommy.
Christopher Brown says, by the way, got some news for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Is it bow time?
What?
Yeah, we were going to get there. No more single-branded pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had seen that.
Yeah, it's
a love-hate we'll talk about. Yeah.
Okay.
Chris, who's your favorite wrestling couple, on-screen or off? Well, I'm just seeing. I'm throwing it out there
absolutely throwing it out there, and I'm going to try to steal his answers before he comes back with anything. Okay.
I like Jenny's.
What's that?
Liv plus me. It's a good one.
I haven't seen you two on screen together.
Oh
Well, I mean, like other than the chat screen, but then she's in a giant down at the bottom,
no! Here,
and
look,
then I'm up there
we're
with
on
you.
the screen together.
Kind of.
We look great together, I think.
Well, I mean, if you take 100 and like a 40, you average them out.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Like in mid-70s somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to call that passing.
Sure.
Good for you.
Thanks.
I don't like you happy. I mean, I like you happy. I can't break you. I don't want to. But at the same time, yeah, I do. Other wrestling companies you can't not mention.
Mm-hmm.
Kimchi and Kamala. But the Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth.
Of course.
Man.
Of course.
She was the
Match made in heaven, match made in hell, SummerSlam.
She was the Princess Diana of wrestling. I really feel like that was the mold they were going at with her.
Yeah.
Was just because she never really felt like you got any personality from her, but she was just kind of a.
Even when she joined the NWO, you really
What
didn't
the
get
hell
much.
was that?
No.
The hell was that?
Everybody was there. So.
Yes. No.
Chris says on screen Austin and Deborah.
Really?
Well, he also says prior to the real life divorce. And
That'll do it. Yeah.
The other shittiness from that
Yeah.
era, Austin.
Yeah.
I'm glad he cleaned himself up because if he was still doing that, like,
No shit.
yeah, get the fuck out of here,
How
man.
about don't do that ever?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was always weirded out by Deborah.
Was it the giant cans? The giant fake cans?
She felt like she felt like a weird Dolly Parton clone to me,
No.
but in a way
that.
like not in like a not in any of the fun part, like 80-year-old holding on kind of way. That sounds awful. I'm sorry. Just it never seemed like a match. I can't imagine these two ever sitting down and having a dinner together.
How about, okay, so maybe not Austin and Deborah, but how about Jeff Jarrett and Deborah?
I can't imagine Jeff Jarrett being allowed to sit down for a meal anywhere.
Okay. So, if not
So you
that,
can't
then...
bring a guitar in here. Please don't call
Come
me.
on, slap nuts!
God damn, it's the worst. That is the worst thing that has ever been said in any of wrestling. Like in
Slap
any
nuts.
of wrestling,
Slap nuts.
they've yeah that's the one. That's the one I don't like. That's
Slap
the one-
nuts?
Like I was okay with the weird necrophilia angle. I could accept that, but that word,
Slap
but
nuts.
that one bothered the ever living shit out of me, and I don't know why. What about it is like?
Slap nuts.
Let's put that on a shirt because
Hi, James.
someone's gonna buy that and wear it. That's amazing. Don't ever say that.
Slap nuts? Okay, so you can't see Jeff Jarrett and
I
Deborah?
can't see Jeff Jarrett in a relationship, like with a company even.
That's true. How about Mongo and Deborah?
Well, I mean, I really feel like that gets in the way of. God damn, Deborah! I really feel like that gets in the way of the true love, Mongo and Pepe.
Yes.
Yeah, and never forget their son, the Halliburton briefcase. I'm a wrestle man with a briefcase. No reason. But we also have I guess this would be the more power couples of the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go with the ultimate, the
Royalty?
patriarch and the matriarch, Vince and Linda.
There we go.
And Linda on screen was amazing.
A little bit,
I
yeah.
loved her, and I don't know why. Especially when she's like, comatose? I could do that. Look vacant in a chair while my husband makes out with 20-year-olds. I could do this. How much? All right.
Oh, my God.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Just amazing. Linda was the best. And now she's part
Linda
of the
number one?
cabinet, right?
Yeah,
Like small business
small
administration.
business.
Because when I think small business, I think
yeah, the McMahons.
I think the WWE world, anything.
Walk with Elias, WWE.
It's the best. That's so fun and over, and he's doing nothing but getting the awfulest boos, and then everybody wants to cheer with him. Elias is the best. Matt was right. I've never said that before. Matt was right. Elias, the best.
Yeah, and well, the great thing is that people start cheering with him, and he can still make it. Yeah, you still suck.
An hour away from a real city. Nah, I'm kidding. all of California's garbage.
Yeah.
They're all toxic dumps. He's just 80s insults too. You guys are jerks.
Rocket strapped. He was pre-strapped and then re-strapped.
It's great. I know what that means now.
Here we go. Stealing from other pods. What's the matter with us?
Well, it's a good one. It's an awesome one.
Some would say.
Yeah,
Well,
at least two of them.
In
And
regards to the McMahons,
you can't not mention Triple H and Stephanie.
maybe we come back to them.
I
'Cause
guess.
I feel like
That feels like it's a bridging apart. We're going through the old people first.
Yeah.
Old people in love. That's what this show's all about. Old people in love. All right, so I'll give you a little more.
why do I have to pee again?
Well, because here's one that of the era that we never got to see, which would have been absolute magic. Eddie Guerrero, Vicky Guerrero.
Oh man,
You got to pee. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to discuss that one, or you want to? Okay, well, Eddie and Vicky were
I
amazing.
wish they could have been on screen together.
Eddie was absolutely amazing. And then after his passing, it's almost like they were like, well, Vicky, do you want to do stuff, I guess? And she's like, I'm going to do everything. And she
Yeah.
did.
She
did.
killed. She crushed.
She's amazing. Another one. I don't need a theme. Give me a mic.
Excuse me.
And everybody universally loves her. But even that Women's Rumble, she comes out with that. Instant, just
Heat.
like lava, flame, just
She
it was
like
amazing.
the heel for a while in the late 2000s.
She did everything from in-ring to managing to authority figure to sympathetic crazy old lady to a marriage angle with goddamn Edge being like an awful human. That was like skyrocketing for both of them because she was the cougar at that point,
Yeah.
and Edge was like, yeah, you know what? I see some benefit here.
Yeah.
I can do this.
And then
I
there
can
was
do
like
this. Hi.
And then there was the weird similar with Ziggs.
Mm-hmm.
With her.
But it wasn't quite as good, was it?
Nope.
Nope.
Poor Ziggs.
I want him to do okay, but he did yell at you in a Hooters parking lot.
There's the answer
What's
that you
that?
were waiting for.
Which one?
Right on the top.
Yeah, that was. I don't know who those people are.
Yes.
Chris who?
Can't find them on the network.
Nancy. Let me search right quick. Nope.
No.
That WrestleMania ended with like an Intercontinental match. It was crazy.
Yeah. But to be
Really
honest,
short too, like 2 hours.
To be honest, on screen they weren't that great together because the angle on screen was like he stole her from, which was I guess real life from Sullivan, right?
But yeah, let's put that shit in the ring. Here we go. Yeah, she was one of the, I hate to say that, she was like a charisma vacuum to me. Anytime I saw her, they called her woman, and that felt like the
Oh jeez.
the depth of the character right there. What is she?
Woman!
Who is she?
Woman!
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's how I felt about it.
Yeah.
I felt it dragged the storylines down. Except for these two hate each other. Oh, here's a reason. She was at best a reason. It's like,
And so, obviously on screen
Poor
not great
Nancy.
together, but off screen? That's awful. That's an awful, awful story. No. No.
hold on. Is there
No.
anything I can say? No.
No.
Oh, God. Yeah. Continuing.
Yeah.
All right. I already covered Booker. Oh, his last name's Huffman? Didn't know that.
Booker T. Huffman.
You got Brock and Sable.
Yeah.
Again, that's
more off screen than because I think it was after he left WWE the first time that he married her.
and he
So
like
she was long gone.
he like threw her over his shoulder and took her to the wilds of the Great
Yeah.
White North.
Rena Mero.
Another one, another wrestling company. Oh man,
Mark and
I
Sable.
weirdly liked Mark Marrow.
Until he came to WWF.
Yeah, well,
Something about when he came to WWF, it just was never right.
because I liked stupid Johnny B. Bad. I thought it was a fun character,
Mhm.
and I really
And he
feel
wasn't a character.
I know, right? And
I'm
then
a boxer guy.
have you ever seen he's like doing like weird motivational speaking
Yeah,
now? And it's
good
like,
for him.
hey, let me tell you about the horrible crap that's happened in my life, everybody. Also, do better. Good for him.
Yeah.
He seems to be doing well. Like he doesn't even need to get over on, hey, this was an old wrestler guy. It's like, no, this dude's motivational in his own right, and he doesn't have to wear those tight pants anymore. Good for him.
There's a good one.
What's that?
Christopher Brown, Goldust, and Molina.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Amazing.
with her garbage cigar.
Yeah.
That was like could have been the extent of her character, but it was great. You know what was beautiful about that was he was ramping up the weird as much as possible.
Oh yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
and and she was just calm and cool and collected the whole time. Like, yeah, there's some weird shit happening, right?
You could totally have the reverse thing happening right now with Goldust and Mandy. I mean, they wouldn't be a real life couple.
How did that play? Did she go weird? Tell me she
Well,
went weird.
No, she was.
He was. You know, because they had that weird build up to was it WrestleMania last year where he said he's going to unveil his new starlet
It was going into SummerSlam.
going into
and then we
SummerSlam,
never got that payoff.
and we never got any payoff.
But he's like framing her up all the way down.
Oh yeah,
where he's the director. Oh, that would have been great. I really think they need to explore that. If they want people to take Mandy, I don't think Absolution, especially if Paige can't be in ring, I don't think it's gonna pay off.
Yeah,
the way it could, especially for Mandy. Let's.
That's a great
frame her
spot
up.
for her. And you know what? It's that weird thing because we've always ended up. This is what I hated with like even I want to say Santino and Beth kind of. Beth was amazing on her own and didn't need to be weirdly subservient to kind of a dude to get herself over. This is the first chance we have at an opportunity of the dude kind of weirdly being subservient without it being a weird dominatrix angle.
Right.
Like meat.
Yeah.
Oh,
PMS.
Oh, meat.
Pretty mean sisters.
But yeah, that's him elevating like a next generation that he believes in and is probably weirdly obsessed with, and probably covers himself in some sort of oils and vinegars of some sort. Gotta keep preserved. I don't know, man. Or that. That's much better. I think that translates better to TV than weird. Maybe I'm projecting in my own. Never mind. But yeah, I would love to see that. And you know, even they played in that weird relationship with Luna and Goldust as a couple, kind of. But then she was like just off the rails, crazy.
Well, and then so was he.
That was a bit much.
The artist formerly known as Goldust.
Good Lord.
Porta Potty 316.
What the hell, man? What the? Oh, how do I miss that? Ms. and Maurice.
Oh, of course. One of the best current.
And you know what? It's I guess I was kind of going old school there first, but they've been around for a little while, and they've been fantastic. They've branded themselves as the it couple, and they've made that a thing. They've made that what it is, and they're getting their own goddamn show.
Good for them.
Yeah, and I almost feel like I'm sure it has WWE support, and maybe even
that's why it's on USA.
It might even be produced by, but it's faith in them as a brand,
Right.
and it really. I think if anyone could carry it, man.
Yeah.
There you go. Because when we had that weird Cena Bella Ms. Maurice thing, ton of Maurice's personality got to finally be explored. Because we had her as an in-ring competitor for a long time. It was just like, oh yeah, she's the
French one.
She's the blondest of the blonde ones.
Yes.
And now it's like, she's evil.
Yeah.
She's great.
And French.
And yes, we.
We what?
No, her. But, you know, we.
We what?
We're moving on. That's
Okay.
what we are. You're doing. Okay, we're going old. Okay, so skip.
Speaking of Skip, Jenny says Guy Wrestleman and old Skip. Old Skip.
Oh, skip. You didn't even have to slow that shit down.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm Guy Wrestleman, and I loved old Skip.
He's dead.
Is he? I guess I haven't listened to Chapter 6.
Yes. Guy Russellman, the saga never continues.
The saga continues.
No, it doesn't.
Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang.
The saga, available on iTunes. Guy Russellman. Search that if you dare. We don't know those people. We just like their work.
How do you guys feel about David Benoit? Do you think he'll wrestle in WWE someday? I mean, if he can figure out a character that works there that doesn't have that name.
It doesn't have the stigma.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Pegasus Kid. Here we go. I think it could work. Or not. Well, I mean, it looks like everything else is kind of new school, unless you got any other old ones that you can think of. I guess that's be the old one. Undertaker and
Michelle
not
McCool.
Sarah.
Yeah, right.
Look.
Again, never on screen.
Never have just never have a neck tat first,
I
right?
would probably not do a name.
Nah,
period.
I mean, is it your own?
Probably not even that.
Mean Mark that would have been more acceptable.
Mm.
Because then that could have been part of the story. That's who he was in life, Justin.
Yeah.
But now he's dead.
It's mean.
Was he any relation to Gene?
Mm-mm. Just Mark.
What'd you call me?
A Mark?
Yeah. Probably.
Me too.
What am I going to do? Not cheer? I'm happy.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. But yeah, I guess that wraps up the older ones if you want to move into the newer ones. Or, I don't know, man. That leg is jiggling quite a bit. Do you need to pee?
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
It's
power through?
subsided for now.
Because I think it's like transferring over to me. I've been drinking the coffee. So now it's like...
So now you need to pee? Because
We'll
if
pee
you need
together?
to pee, we can...
Like, I'll hit the sink. I'm fine with the sink. You're right. You've got the height. You take the sink.
If you need to pee, we can take
No,
a quick
I'm
break.
good. I'm kind of kidding. I'm just bothering you.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I'm just bothering you. Don't mind me. All right. So, well, I mean, the newer couples. This is one that like really got explored on the Total Divas.
Mm-hmm.
Natalia and Tyson Kidd.
There we go.
I loved that. I loved them
I wonder.
when they tried to do the weird role playing thing, like he was a burglar.
Oh, we just got a text from Matt.
Oh,
He said he was watching the wrestling.
was he? Was he? I don't think he's watched anything since the
Yeah,
Rumble.
He said that Natty bought a new cat.
Well, I mean, of course, bought. Doesn't she know they're free out by the door?
And TJ injured.
Oh.
Injured again.
What's the nature of the injury? Is there anything? Or was he just injured in nature?
Broken shin. It's just weird.
He's got a skin fracture. Tore his labia.
What?
Oh, poor TJ. Oh, God damn it. Justin, that makes me happy. All right. Whoa, this is a great one.
Okay.
This is a great one, and this is going to make you happy.
Greatest?
No. But, I mean, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the theme for the thing here? The Canellises.
Yeah.
Maria and Mike.
I can't wait till they
I
come back.
can't wait till he comes back, and I can't wait for them to just be like, look, man, the theme's too good.
Mm-hmm.
Maria's too beloved, and he's got a great little weird comeback story.
Yeah.
I don't see how they end up being heelish.
I mean, unless they come back and they're just like really, really shitty about it.
Insufferable assholes.
Yeah.
Which they can do.
Yeah.
They can do. But I also kind of like the idea of that being how he overcomes as an underdog, because he's not as big as some of the dudes.
Yeah.
But he's freaking. He's ready.
Yeah.
He's beyond ring ready, and he's better shape than he was when he first came up.
Yep.
But I'd like to see him overcome via the power of love
That'd be interesting.
and just frustrate the shit out of people. God, why is she? He's all sweaty. Stop it. Stop touching. Okay,
Speaking of sweaty.
you sweaty now?
Yeah, no, well, you know, the live of my life. Just feel like I just still really like
Now that
Jenny's answer.
Moved on to the new couples. That's one
That's a
you
new
got to
couple.
mention, huh?
Yeah, that's a new couple.
Mm-hmm. I just want to see the two of you Photoshop together, but she's like obviously like twice your size. Makes me happy. How tall is Justin? He's 3 foot. She's 6 foot. I mean, she's big. Justin's small.
Yeah.
Doesn't reflect well on me. Okay, I guess. Okay. Cody and Brandy.
There we go.
It's amazing because Cody has gone full asshole,
Uh-huh.
and especially with the whole weird Bullet Club angle happening right now.
Bullet Club is fine.
It's
It's fine.
don't worry.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
But Brandy has fallen right into the role of.
Oh, yeah.
I thought for sure it was going to be like a.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was going to be here's a weird add-on. Yes, give her a job too. She's a wife. She's gonna be here. You might as well pay her, have her do thing. To which she's like, nah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be an asshole too. They're wonderfully insufferable. No, that's how you do a loving couple as heels.
Yeah. Well,
Insufferably into each other and willing to cheat and be awful for one
she's
another.
a very good-looking woman. She could have easily just done like the Elizabeth thing,
Uh-huh.
where Cody's being the asshole and she's just kind of there.
It's okay. I'm here to clean up all
Yeah.
his problems.
Nope. I'm gonna get in there and make it happen too.
Mm-hmm. I got
for her.
tights on. Yay. Okay. Well, we can't skip over the Bellas.
No, we can't. Both of them.
Bella and Cena. Bella and Brian.
Yeah. And we didn't get much of Brie and D-Bry on screen until like he was champ. Really, like heading into like his run-in with the Authority.
You see, they took the baby into the ring.
Yes, I did.
It's the best. It's nothing makes me happier than a baby in a ring.
What are they doing here with D-Bry? Did you see Shane was like, yeah, I know you want to wrestle.
Oh, God.
On television.
I really thought like he was going to weirdly break character and get serious. Like, hey, man, don't you play with me.
Yeah.
I want to see that weird conflicted angle with him of, look, I'm here to promote young stars and give people opportunities, but I'll murder every motherfucking last one of them. Every one of them. You're trying not to curse, and I just said that.
Well,
You said that slap. You said that
Slap
S word.
nuts?
Ah, God damn it.
I dropped another curse word a second ago, too, so I've been trying to not.
What
But
the F, Justin?
mm,
What TF? What are you doing?
why TF did you say what TF?
Okay, I love that bit. Sorry. You called me a mark. Let me show you. Yeah.
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 So. Okay, further down the list is newer couples here.
Wait, hold on. Before we move on from Bree and Brian, just in reference to D-Bry,
Yeah?
in a perfect world where he's wrestling at WrestleMania 34,
Uh-huh.
who?
Oh, no, he's got to fight the New Day?
I mean,
Oh, no. All of them?
I mean,
It would be a great match.
looking at the landscape of SmackDown right now.
If he were to jump into the roster right now, into the SmackDown roster.
Because you can't, I feel like you can't touch AJ and Nakamura. That's got to be one-on-one.
And don't make that a three-way.
Which,
It would be amazing, but no. Let
Yeah.
that build its own thing. This is what makes Nakamura.
which is what
AJ
they're
cemented.
trying to do with this Fastlane, which is the triple threat for the title,
Right.
which also includes Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. The winner of that gets in to make it a four-way
Crazy.
at Fastlane.
Yeah. That last SmackDown episode felt like a last week of Raw, right before
Yeah.
the way Raw used to be of, okay, we haven't set up any matches, but hey, everybody hate each other? Dig it. You two. Everybody get in here. Come on. The five-way with a dump truck.
It's weird that
Garbage truck, sorry.
Weird that Dolph. I can't wait to see it on screen tonight because Dolph, like his tweet is, "Oh, I see my agent finally got back to you." And
Yeah, there have been rumors that that's going to be kind of the angle there. As
he paid me a lot of money.
He's leveraged a lot of things, and now he's going to take advantage and be a little more smarmy and a little more business savvy.
Yeah,
I've tried the being the best competitor out here. I'm gonna be the smartest businessman now,
yeah.
which I like.
I'm looking forward to seeing how that translates.
Something's got to hit for the man, man.
Yeah, right.
I don't know how you can. It's weird. It's like if they have a little faith in him, I'm sure he can run with anything.
See, Chris says Styles too, but I don't want to. Nakamura Styles is the money. That's the money right there. Is there money in McMahon versus
I
Bryan?
was about to say, you want to see some garbage Shane punches?
Here comes the money.
You fall off of buildings.
Here comes the money.
A tag match. Shane and D-Bry versus Sammy and Kevin.
Maybe.
And they never tag in.
I mean, that's not
It's just
the
Shane,
money.
Just Shane winning.
You know what the other one I thought?
Huh.
Cena versus D-Bry.
Ooh.
Cena busted out the yes lock last night on Raw.
Yeah. You know, and it was coach called that out.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a
The yes lock.
Well,
Cena
I
is,
kind of got no soul about the other announcers.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. Well.
Cena's angle right now is I got to be at WrestleMania.
But
Maybe even calling out a dead man.
yeah, that promo too can bring legends back from the dead.
Mm-hmm. He's just throwing it all against the wall.
That's the beautiful thing. And that's the beautiful thing. And it's selling that little bit of frustration and desperation. Like, is he the legend that's coming? So the Undertaker rumor, God, Brian rumor.
Is that really a rumor?
No, it isn't. But yeah,
I started
know.
it.
Good. It's a good one. The in-law. They're in-laws, Justin.
Yeah.
The fighting in-laws. You ever want to take down a brother-in-law?
A Bella in each corner. It's funny because I know what you're talking about.
Because he's sick and I whip his ass right now. That's not fair.
Aw.
What am I going to do? Go into a fair fight? Why? I'm smarter than that.
Yeah.
Ow.
Man, I gotta pee.
You
This
do, don't
sucks. It came back with a vengeance, as pee often does.
you? Okay, and there's a few other here and there, but I think the last one need mention.
Hmm?
The one that we're going to get magic from here soon. I really feel like we are.
I've already kind of gotten a little bit of it.
It's almost there.
Yeah.
Because the man's bringing in the whole family. And, you know, much as Booker T was like, my wife needs a...
King Booker!
She does that. It's great, don't you think? Don't... Just say yes, please. Matt Hardy
Oh,
bringing in the whole family.
okay. Well, I've got one after that then.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But yes.
But as far as like her tenacious nature just on Twitter
Yeah.
of savaging
Whoever
TNA
gets in
and
the way.
anybody that dares step to her husband in any way, slights him in the slightest, she's right there to go, yeah, you suck. F your howl. Beat it. I hate everyone. I'm going to play a piano now. I'm having beautiful wrestling babies. What's up? My dad's here. God damn, Remy. You great. Like that's a champion in your corner right
And
there.
Matt keeps saying, just be patient. And slowly but surely, we're getting more of the broken.
Oh, man. Just seeing his entrance on. I'm going to talk slower now. Seeing his entrance on going into a main event of a Raw felt good, and he felt big. It didn't feel silly. I think he's past that little bit of a silly phase into the hell is this?
This is a little bit weird.
I'm not laughing. I'm a bit unnerved.
And then there's the 7 deities. Like some of that verbiage is coming back in.
Uh-huh. It's a shame he's not in the Elimination Chamber with the 7-man Elimination Chamber. Oh, it would have been fun.
God damn it.
Gotta pee?
Yes. Why? Why during the show?
You want me to? Okay, you want to throw something up, or do you want me to just vamp like an idiot and stare into space?
Sounds like you want me to throw something
Because
up.
I can stare into space.
Here, let's let people look at this.
Happy? Yes. You want me to talk about the chicken?
No.
I'll tell the chicken story while you're peeing. So that, I mean, that's the whole deal with the chicken.
Yeah.
Is you're having a press conference.
Yeah.
Osprey versus Hiromu. It's gonna be great.
Time
And someone stands up and says,
questions.
"What's up with that chicken? You buy that chicken at like a 7-Eleven or something?"
I'm very upset.
To which she stands up. Nah, man, I bought that chicken myself. I flattened it, I mashed it out, I breaded it myself, fried it up real nice, and I brought it to my friend Will Ospreay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fight him, but I'm gonna make him fried chicken first. Then I remembered he doesn't do the fried foods.
He likes grilled.
Will, I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
I offer you apologies, to which Will's like, I heard sorry. Is that sorry?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's...
And then he turns his attention back to the questioner. How dare you question my chicken logic?
Yeah. Very upset that you questioned me.
He's the best. First of all, he's the best because he's the only one that'll like lick a title belt.
Yeah.
And now he's making chicken for his friends that he's gonna fight. He's the best.
Take a look at that.
He didn't even need to bring.
Look at him.
He didn't even need to bring Daryl with him.
God, he looks great.
He has his own Daryl. It's a cat. Some people have Daryls. Happens. Tee. Oh, whoa! Those are big heads, Justin. Why does mine fit and yours doesn't? Oh, you haven't done it yet. I'm very sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta make one for Corey. You can just click it down a couple levels. It'll go behind everything.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Hey, shop talk. Here we go. That's right. I ain't moving. That's fine. You know what? I think it's time. I think it's time for you to unleash this.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Shut up. He looks great.
The beauty is the one's behind the ropes. The other one's just in front of everything. Top of the stack.
Too lazy.
Like you, no. That was a decision, and it was a good one. You did good. Question his chicken. How dare you?
There.
Does that make you feel better?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, God.
There we go.
Shut up.
I shut up. Sorry. How dare I? Why should I shut up?
So we look great.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. The chicken story. Speaking of great couples, it's just we got two more of them, and then we can move on. So,
I knew it's coming, and it still makes me happy. God damn it, Justin, you're great.
There's two more.
Hashtag you the best. I know that's not mine to bestow upon you, but hashtag you the best.
Never me. Not me.
Many will disagree with you.
Never me.
Speaking of couples.
Candice LeRae and Johnny Wrestling.
Yeah, dude.
Because that's the future.
That is.
Because I think that couple is going to change what couples on WWE television are going to be.
Yeah. I'm almost sad that they're not in that mixed match challenge.
Yeah.
Because they really could be. Like I get that that's the like Facebook outreach.
Mm-hmm.
But man, this is, like you said, it's any chance you get to highlight those two individually and then highlight them as a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking great.
Because it looks like
what is that bald son of a bitch Ciampa going to do to ruin this?
Yeah, right.
It's the best.
But it looks like we're headed towards some matches because they've been doing it on the live loop of Zelina getting in the ring. Zelina and Almas.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because she's great too.
Yeah. I can't wait to see because she has risen the stock of Almas from literally guy on the card that was okay.
Stripper man.
So like, yeah.
What's your garbage 80 job that you want to do? Stripper. But like suspenders and like a lured fedora hat. Done.
Okay. But turned him into a legit main eventer. He's amazing now because of her.
She gave a reason for that added extra aggressiveness.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he could transition so seamlessly between the two. He could be aggressive and horrible and immediately tranquilo.
Tranquilo.
Wonderful. And she shuts it on and off for him. That's right. She's Mexican Festus.
Mm-hmm.
Fiestas.
So
where are these ideas when I need to come up with dumb shit to do on the show? Fiestas rules. This
All we got to do is figure out some time to do these.
The catatonic luchador with a tongue hanging out of the mouth.
Never go full.
The bell ring. No. God, no.
Only partial
The
Mexican.
bell rings. The tongue goes back into the mask.
Does she wear a sombrero?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fiestas. And Hesse.
Hesse.
Taquitos and gravy. Feels racist. I'm sorry. I love Mexican wrestlers. They are my favorite. We'll get into that. So Candice and Johnny wrestling.
Yeah. And, I don't put them at the top of it just because...
But they will be.
They will be.
They will be.
Yeah. Because even on the indies, I mean, it was known, but I don't think they... Because she was teaming with Joey.
Right.
So I don't think this is going to be their first time spotlight as, hey, these guys are married and this is them. So...
Well, and I don't even know how to highlight the beauty of it. I don't know. Yes, it's good. There's so much potential there that it's like I'm afraid they're not going to know how to capitalize the best they can on it. But man, they are so good. And
let her wrestle the men.
Sometimes you see a couple and it's like, of course, that's perfect. Wow, they are great.
Yeah.
And that is one.
The ultimate baby faces.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
How does that happen? Like, I want to watch them buy groceries and cheer for them. Look, they split up. They're splitting the list. Oh, this is so efficient. Yes! They're in line already. That was like 20 minutes.
Yes!
And they kept the grocery bill under $80.
Yes.
They're living in a budget. Going to the movies. I'll get the tickets. You get the popcorn. Hell yeah! Just the right amount of salt. Because Candace, great. I want to see them do couple stuff.
Just cheering them as they're watching the movie. Yeah! Woo!
Oh, they're so good. Look at that.
They're like, could you guys please shut up? We look great.
They're just going to annoy them. Oh, they asked me in the nicest way. They wouldn't tell me to shut up. They'd be like, hey, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks.
And be like, I get silence. No, that's okay, cool. If you would, though, just, we're going to watch the movie, too. Let's enjoy it together, all of us. And I'd be like, yeah, thank you.
Yes!
Yeah!
Oh, man, you're great!
Oh, man!
Yes!
Johnny wrestling. Shitty chance in the theater.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. They're a fantastic future for wrestling.
I think your people are watching. Mozzarella?
Is that what I get for
I don't know.
Fiestas? Someone's got to fire back. Bring up my history as Chef Boyardee.
By the way,
the wrestling chef.
Guess who can get a vignette?
Chef Boyardee. Okay.
I'm just saying, we've got some work to do. But
I'm gonna need a white lucha mask and a chef hat. I've got ideas.
I think we can make this happen.
Yeah.
Last couple. Probably the power couple, especially currently. And we're going with this because I think it transitions nicely into, some of the other happenings of the week. Triple H and Stephanie.
Yeah.
Amazing on screen together, especially as the power couple.
Yes.
So much so that I feel like they had to be taken off television.
Yeah, and because they transcend everything.
Yeah.
And you could split them up, and they're both powerful in and of their own right. You can't take away from their legendary status at this point.
Yeah.
Either one of them.
Well, and the smarks, as they say, they're hip to Triple H just being a swell dude, and how hard he's working to make a better product. So I don't even know if he gets booze anymore.
He's God damn it. He's transcending in a way, and now being allowed to transcend on the business end of things as well. And that's just absolutely wonderful. Because we were always worried, like, what's going to happen? When is that transition going to happen between Vince and we don't know?
Yeah.
And it was like, Shane can do. And then Shane disappeared. It's like, well, Stephanie, what girl run wrestling? She would be amazing.
She would.
In and of her own right. But hold on. She has one of the best students of the game, if you will. Oh, wait, no. He's not a student of the game.
He is the game.
Yeah. Sorry, somebody had posted that promo You remember that promo? It's like a Sunday Night Heat with him and JR and like a sit down interview, and he does that promo going into that 4-way for I don't know. It was like Taker, Austin, him, and Rock. Like it was a goddamn mega match, and this was his promo going into it, saying, "No, I'm a main eventer now. I don't need a click. I don't need a DX. Also, I'm wearing weirdly short jorts, and that's the only thing that made me uncomfortable with the entire thing. They were cut off right there, man.
It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm. It's cool.
Weird.
I'm just looking at it. Quad's going to go. The quad's going to go. That
Quad went.
Both of them. I did not see that coming. Sorry.
So
yeah, that's your future of the business, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then on-screen, amazing. Off-screen, even better.
Yeah. And to that point, when is the transition going to take place? It looks like we may be starting to see it happen.
Dude.
Because word on the street is, and I mean, if you look at the television of 205 Live over the last, 3 weeks since the Enzo gimmick?
Oh, yeah.
Triple H has taken over creative.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see they've made the sharp turn away from character into wrestling.
Yeah, but they won't. They're not going to abandon character either. That's the beauty of it.
Yes.
They can find that balance between the two and have a healthy product that can succeed on various levels.
Yeah.
Dude, I got to tell you, that's the best wrestling I've watched this week. Because I got to tell you, I skip a lot of 205 Live, and I can watch clips of, here's Enzo talking. All right, here's some match that doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing, but doesn't mean anything. Oh, here we've got Lince Dorado, Kalisto, Grand Metalik. They're amazing technicians.
It's a house party.
But, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's fun branding. God damn it. But, yeah, and it's like, oh, yeah, they do good stuff. We don't really know what to do with them character-wise or whatnot, so we're just, whatever. We're going to make them dance around and do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hold on. PowerPoint presentation, which I love.
Yes.
Which I love. But what's happened in the last few weeks of 205 Live, I feel like they've really gone back and there we go. They've really gone back and embraced that magic that was the Cruiserweight Classic, dude.
Well, I mean, it's easier to do that because the show is in tournament form right now.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
So because they're building towards WrestleMania, which again, that's months of television.
Exactly.
That's months of television without having to worry about, man, is Enzo going to rape a bitch? Sorry to say it like that, but
seems to be the most accurate.
Is something awful going to happen? Do we have to?
And I got to tell you, between now and WrestleMania, I think Enzo would have worn thin.
Yeah, and we've got Drake Maverick handling most of the mic work right now, which is great. So it's the same thing as with Enzo, only the bulk of the show is now being carried by the actual wrestling.
That's that part that was missing. There wasn't a balance between the characters and the wrestling.
Right.
It was good, but it's like, well, what's wrong? Oh yeah, the wrestling doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
and it's also the strength of your brand. But I was worried when he introduced Drake Maverick. I'm like, all right, I know who you are. You. This is going to be silly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking forward to silly. And then he's done nothing but been a champion of wrestling.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I did not expect that, but it's like, nope, this is the character, and I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm keeping the bow tie. My hair is high, my skin is orange. But guess what? This is great. And like I said, I've skipped a lot of I want a La Parka mask. I've skipped a lot of 205 DIY masks. I didn't know they wore masks. Thought they had blue shirts. The tournament setup now, and what they've set up, they've given us crazy main event level matches that are able to hype a week in advance or even show of and make amazing television. Instead of having 3 matches and a talking segment and having to rush stuff, like two matches per episode, and they're amazing and they're long form. They're great. They had Cedric versus Metalik, and we got to see what Metalik can do.
Yeah,
and it was great.
Yeah.
And they made him a strong competitor. Any one of these guys can be the best at any moment. Instead of those are the Lucha guys. Whatever. Cedric's got a face. We can push that.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. These dudes are in heavy contention. And then this week is like the first week I jumped back in. It's like I'm watching this beginning to end. And I couldn't help but watch it beginning to end. Lince Dorado versus Kalisto. Kalisto, I've been okay on Kalisto, but I love Lince Dorado. Anybody that I first see in Chikara is going to immediately be like, I'm going to love them no matter what
We
they
also
do.
saw Lindsay at the NXT show that we went to.
Yeah, and he's great.
He's a lot of
And
fun.
he's been like a lost talent on that roster. Like, what, you're not gonna do anything with him? Because even though he does like a half mask, he can connect. He connects facially and expressively and through the work. And to see him and Kalisto and that friendship but still competitive nature was an amazing match. Even though he didn't go on, it's there we go.
Is that the one?
Doing stuff. But doing things. And then, like, here's a main event. A main event. Roderick Strong, Hideo Itami.
Good God.
What the... Like, I've wanted to buy into Roderick Strong.
Mm-hmm.
All through ROH. I never really followed ROH as deeply. So it was hard for me to buy into. It's like, okay, everyone says this guy's good. I'm sure he's good. There we go. Chef's hats are really cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I wear one like every day and throw it away?
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Oh, I'm not a chef.
Uh-huh.
I can't cook. And then building up Roddy on NXT has been good. It's been fun, and the video packages have been presented well. But just hearing Nigel McGuinness tell the Roderick Strong story through the match after a video package leading into it, I'm finally getting to buy into Roderick Strong.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
The backbreaker Messiah.
yeah.
Jesus, and just a vicious nature, and somebody he can go in there and do that stuff with.
It started on NXT for me because
Started.
right, and like I said last year, like he was quietly having like the best 2017,
Amazing.
and just match after match after match he was one of my favorite performers.
When you watch a guy lose matches and you're still like, that was great.
Yeah.
That's the magic right there.
You know, it's not quite the same as Gargano, where Gargano shot to the top of my list. He's my favorite wrestler, but Roddy Strong is one of my favorite wrestlers to watch right now.
I feel just in this one match he was able to differentiate himself from the Gargano ultimate babyface type thing too, because he has some vicious offense,
Dude, yeah.
and it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good, and you're in there with Hideo. It's going to be everything they do is going to be masterfully done.
Yeah.
This is the best I've seen Hideo look.
Mm-hmm.
And you know he's amazing because everybody stole his shit. And you know Roderick's good because he's got a reputation that everybody loves this man.
Mm-hmm.
And we finally got to see some of it because they were willing to put faith into a main event level match on a 205 Live as the first round.
Yes.
And that builds up the excitement for the second round.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be great. And the best part, the talking segment, 2 minutes maybe, 2-3 minutes tops.
Just
You've got
enough to set it up.
Oh yeah, go for it.
That's what I'm saying. That's all it was. Just enough to set it up.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
Gulak and Tony Nese, and I've been saying, man, I want to see more Tony Nese.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 reasons. That was his thing. That's his character. That's fine. You don't need any more than that. But they were trying to rely more on, like, hey, what's some more character we can get out of him? You don't need it. He's the app dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. And Gulak with his PowerPoint presentations. So they go in there with Drake Maverick, who's like, what the hell are y'all doing? You are the most gifted athletes here. Y'all are silly. Y'all gonna fight each other next week. You're in the tournament, and y'all gonna fight. That's it. That's the end of the story.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the two of them, their faces, as they look at each other like, yeah, I'm gonna break you. You goddamn son of... I hate you. Mean jerk.
I hope we still get enough of Gulak's character.
Yeah.
Because I am in love with Gulak right
I
now.
don't want that lost. Yeah.
But again, like you said earlier, finding that balance.
They were gonna... The direction it was headed, they were gonna have to lean on him to be that, to carry the division. Because they wanted characters, and they didn't have faith in a lot of them. So they're going to lean on whoever's the most over at the time. Meanwhile, now what we're going to get is... We're going to get the glory of Mustafa Ali.
Yeah.
We're going to see Jack Gallagher differentiate himself, but still excel. When Kendrick comes back, he's going to fit in there so good. It's going to be great to see him do
Let's put the
stuff.
show over instead of
Yeah.
everybody individually. to put the show over.
And you know who was fun to see as a remaining in character, remaining awful, TJP.
Yeah.
And he's amazing, and I can't wait to see Noam Dar excel in this.
Yes.
This is the everything that was magic about the Cruiserweight tournament. Taking that and saying, guys, also the characters are great. Let's work.
Yeah.
Let's do work. And it's
so far so good.
I've been remarkably impressed.
Yeah.
On what should have been a reset of like, shit, we're all lost and we don't know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right to.
So how's that ceiling looking, guys? I guess it was bound to happen. Who knows? Clearly we do. Oh, there is a reason for that. Braun smash.
What do you want from us?
That's actually almost better. Eh.
I'm good.
Who knew?
Nobody thought I was good.
How was the ceiling there? Did it look all right?
It's way up there, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Someone almost say it's the top.
Oh, man.
Fall over again, I dare you. God damn it!
So it did. Oh. Oh, that's entirely too great. Well, Nathan tries to figure that one out.
Let's just say
Tries. Looks like that'll have to do.
That's gonna fall again.
Yep. But it might be a second before it does.
There he is.
Who?
Hey, she's here.
That's what I hear.
Mm-hmm.
She's here.
Mm-hmm. Just stare at the camera angrily. Yeah, I tilted it so I'm all tall now. Hi, Justin.
Hey, man.
I like being the tall one now.
What if I do this?
Oh, well, then everything's ruined then.
I'll stop then.
Okay. It's 2 of 5 lives, great.
Yes, it is. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. I just feel like it's going to fall at any second.
Oh, it's going to wait till I start talking.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to shut up so it's okay.
Aww.
No, I'm fine.
So,
You think I'm really upset?
if
David, this is the best thing that's ever happened to the show.
if Triple H is taking control of the 205 Live,
Uh-huh.
what do we think? How long do we think before that kind of seeps into Raw? I do have to say, Raw's on fire.
Triple H is getting more opportunity to go, yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
NXT, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And 205 Live is destined for goddamn greatness.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he's part of the reason SmackDown's getting to be a SmackDown a little bit, you know? Him and All Hail Ryan Ward. I don't know if Ward still lives
I'm
there.
pretty sure I forgot.
He got weird
Pop?
for a minute, and it was like, hey, Road Dogg's here. Let's shit on him. Poor bastard.
I feel like somebody on ENC Pod was talking about Ryan Ward relatively recently.
Well, they should be.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, a freaking golden age. A golden age of wrestling is afoot.
Do you know why Raw is on fire right now, though?
Why would you say?
Because they've embraced the spectacle, finally.
Yeah.
I mean, they were trying to be all spectacle at one point,
Uh-huh.
and then they tried to be more wrestling, but it wasn't working. Again, balance. You found a guy in Braun Strowman who can be spectacle.
The man is spectacle.
Just him existing is spectacle.
Yes. His poor mother.
And then you have this.
Dude. Like, okay. From Braun, what do you expect? You expect arms up in the air, roar, right? That. You expect that. And then he comes down and does like a few power moves and probably a boot.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a boot and that's it. And then like all of a sudden you see him in the Big Show wrestle.
Right?
Because they're WrestleMen and they want to
They wrestle really well.
Not you.
Hi, I'm Guy WrestleMan, and I'm a WrestleMan, and you were talking to me just now, weren't you, Nathan? I thought I'd come by and say hello.
Shut up. That's all.
That's not very nice, Nathan.
Word.
That's not what. Will you stop yelling at him?
I don't know if I'm pointing the right way. I think I'm up over. I'm just yelling at the ceiling. The ceiling's got better screen time than we do.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good, too. Damn.
Shut up.
Shut up. It's up there. Shut up. Up. Shut up, not shoot up. Heroin's bad.
So,
Braun is spectacle.
You talk
so you,
about-
you don't expect wrestling, and then it's wrestling. Now, we've got nothing but amazing. Did you watch the mixed match thing with him and Alexa?
yeah, Jesus.
How much character does this dude have? All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
Like, he can do just about any and everything, as watch Raw last night, where he sings.
Dude.
They put him opposite Elias, which, by the way, that's a main event down the line.
That's fantastic.
Because Elias he's spectacle too.
Yes.
And that is a good guy versus a bad guy in every way possible right there. That's a main event down the line for the championship.
It's wonderful just seeing Braun holding a bass.
A massive stand-up one.
And the dumb commentary. That's the biggest guitar I've ever seen. You dopes. You know what you're doing. And the fact that Elias does his whole Elias thing, and it ends with the crowd embracing Walk with Elias. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. But, ladies and gentlemen, Braun Strowman.
Actually, before he got there, like everybody's cheering Walk with Elias, and he goes, "You know what I like? The sound of my own voice."
It's beautiful with his whole. I'm not gonna sing because you got yo. Then they totally shut him down with the hell.
What the hell is that?
Okay. Oh, I got something. Let's watch it.
I don't know. Looks like not real.
Okay.
I don't know.
But he threatens to not sing, so he's not going to sing, and then he's like, "Well, I'm all warmed up, and I'm sounding good, so deal, dicks."
He's wearing his grandmother's
what is up with the?
bathrobe.
Why was he wearing a Hawaiian shirt all of a sudden? I don't know why I like it, but I do. He ain't drifting no more. He's just Elias.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we only got time for one name around here.
Yeah. Oh God, his shirt is great too. I want to get it.
I wanted to hate it. What shirt? Like
The
merch
tour
shirt?
date? It's tour dates.
Great.
That's amazing.
Like he's doing band shirts.
Yes.
The best. It's the best. Like I thought you were talking about the Hawaiian shirt thing, which is like at first I was like, what is he doing? And then I was like, I accept and I love. I love and I accept. It is.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, Braun Strowman.
Like you expect,
What?
like Braun shows up, you're expecting like ultra violence right away. Nope, we're gonna get some fun. That, yeah. The
None of
ceiling's
that.
yelling,
None of that.
running by the ceiling. Oh, that's called a collapse, Nathan. Braun does it. Damn, it's a comedy bit, but it's still threatening as all hell. As he's just playing a, he's just
Destroying a base.
Like,
let's be real.
okay, look. When I saw the thing, I was
See
like,
it again?
look at that,
Dun, 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 dun,
F this
and-
bridge. Okay. The fact that he was trying to do something made me happy.
Yeah.
Made me very happy. And he's like, well, I ain't got this no more. F it, I'm singing. And he does.
Yeah.
Get
these hands.
I got a
I'm not done
catchphrase
with
now,
you.
everybody. I got 2 of them.
Yes.
I'm wearing a shirt. No sleeves. Whatever. Great.
Because
Look
I'm
at
not
it.
done with you, and you're going to get these hands.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And what I love is that the "I'm not done with you" is rhymed into a rhyming scheme, a nice little couplet, and then into say some things, and this doesn't rhyme, but you get hands, you get these hands. What? What I love is that Elias's mic's still live. I'm sure this is going to be good. Okay. Oh dear God.
That was fun.
And then the little confrontation, and it's payoff from last week. Cena getting these two into a feud and getting them up and over and amazing. It's great.
So Raw is on fire. SmackDown is SmackDown. Like, it's rarely ever on fire where it's like, oh my God, yes. But it's always great television.
Mm-hmm.
I always enjoy watching it.
Because it's the TV show. It's the wrestling show.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is the spectacle show. One's a movie. Goddamn epic movie. 3 hours. And then the other one's the TV show. And they're formatted differently as a result. And again, you're getting that more visual differentiation now. Because they're still doing the weird overlays. But some of them are good.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are weirdly intrusive. But it's like they're doing live Snapchat filters.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw that. I think you pointed that out last week. It's like they're going with more of the I'll film my own promo as I'm walking into the parking lot. And some of those were great.
Mm-hmm.
And then Titus Worldwide was amazing. Because they've gone spectacle. You know what I bought into last night? Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
Because Crews can't lose.
That's right.
And Titus is loving it, losing his goddamn mind. Money, it's great. and then you get Dana being great.
Yep.
It's wonderful. It's like, here's some faith, guys. Can you do stuff?
Please do it.
We've been waiting for you guys to do things. Can you do things? It is time.
Yes.
It's the best.
On SmackDown, we had Bob Roode taking on Rusev.
Who?
Bob Roode taking on Rusev,
Bob
the U.S. Championship in the Open.
Oh,
Weird ending to that. RKO's out of everywhere.
Out of everywhere.
Everybody caught one. Is that Orton inserting himself into UK or the U.S.
Jesus,
Championship?
Hey, man, you know what? If they do with that what that Open Challenge usually does, it forces something into being the workhorse belt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Orton can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Orton can give legitimacy to that, whether he's winning or losing.
Mm-hmm.
Just being involved with it could be amazing. And I don't know. I always get the feeling Orton wants to be bad guy again.
Yeah.
He wants to go do bad things. He wants to be Snake Man.
Snack Man?
Snack Man. Snack.
There's room for it right now, I think, too.
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to be booing Rusev anytime soon.
No.
Nobody's booing
Damn,
Bob
better
Roode.
not.
I don't know that Ziggler gets boos when he comes out.
Poor Ziggler. Just wanted something to happen for him.
And, I mean, the only thing garnering any boos is up at the top of the card. Well, Jinder when he's on television, because I don't remember seeing him last week.
Corbin can.
Corbin Ken.
Corbin
Dallas.
You're both idiots. Yeah. It's the same
What's
thing.
the name of the show?
Goddamn idiots. That's the name of the show.
Stupid. We are so stupid.
But yeah, man, there would be room for a evil dude.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if he takes like the workhorse title and fights with it.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
And, I mean...
And it gives a good place for Bobby Roode to...
Who?
Develop... I'm sorry, Bob Roode.
Mm-hmm.
To develop a little bit of personality, too.
Yeah.
It's not that he doesn't have it. It's just that he hasn't really completely had an opportunity to show it yet.
Yeah, he needs to be... I mean, if he's going to be a good guy, then he needs to showcase being a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't had a chance to yet.
Because he hasn't had a bad dude to go up against.
Right. I just feel like he should be the bad guy because he's better at it, but, whatever.
You know what? He'll have plenty of time to do plenty of things.
And again, like...
Once he takes that theme away from people...
Yeah,
that's going to be... It's like an ultimate bad guy thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what Ziggler tried to do, and it failed again for Ziggler. Bobby Roode's going to do it and be like, yeah, we don't like him now. He's bad. He took our thing away. Oh, did you hear the record scratch? Glory record. Because they're all played on a Victrola in the back. That's how we do these. Jim Johnston just pressing vinyl. Oh, he's not there. Also, I'd like to say, I'd like to see him in the Hall of Fame.
Jim Johnson?
Yeah. How many themes has he given us over the years? I don't know, all of them.
You're right.
I think he'd be a great addition. I mean, it doesn't have to be any rush anytime soon.
No, but he should.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't see any reason why they wouldn't either.
Yeah, because that's one of those like weird. Look, you're not going to have a full crop of wrestlers every year you're going to throw in there. But so far, this has been a good Good class too.
Yeah.
Because we just had Ivory announced last night.
So the woman this year is going to be Ivory because it appears there's there's the headliner, which was Goldberg this year.
Uh-huh.
There's the tag team, which this year is the Dudleys.
Oh, fantastic.
There's the woman. This year it's Ivory. There's got to be a dead guy.
They can be a couple dead guys, but not too many dead guys.
Right. But it's probably going to be a dead guy. The celebrity.
Brutus Beefcake.
Apparently, I haven't listened to it yet, but he's...
Greg Valentine. Dead guy.
Tomorrow's his day.
Well,
on Rusev Day, oddly enough.
Weird how that happens.
Mm-hmm.
The stars align. Well, I mean, Rusev's a star. I think Greg Valentine, yeah.
He's kind of a scumbag.
Just dud. He's a human dud. I think for real. I mean, I know he's had a great career, and he's done a lot of things. He did okay. He was a dude.
He was a guy.
You know his name.
Yeah, he did the figure four.
Uh-huh.
Not as good as Ric Flair.
That's good.
Wore a robe. Not as good as Ric Flair. Had blonde hair. Not as good as Ric Flair.
He's fucking Cronenberg Ric Flair. Why is his head so thick? I don't know, man. He's a monster of a person.
Let's put him with Honky Tonk Man. Call him Rhythm and Blues.
These two guys' heads are kind of big. Not metaphorically, though, yes, really.
Put a guitar
But
on.
also, let's put them together. They look like parade floats.
It's fine.
It's fine. Spectacle. Grandest dicks of them all. There we go.
Oh, God, I feel good. I feel real good.
So, Greg the Hammer Valentine and Rusev Day, same day.
Yeah, it's weird.
Weird.
Oh, I think it's about that time, though, Nathan.
Yeah, probably.
Probably time to get on out of here, you think?
The one rumor thing we should address
Oh,
too.
jeez, yeah.
What'd you say?
Jeez.
Okay. Thought I heard something different. This show took a hard left. A hard right, depending on your political... Never mind. What? Backlash is being billed and pushed as a co-branded show.
Weird.
And it has in the past, though, kind of, because that ends up being like the WrestleMania fallout. Well, it hasn't. You're right. It hasn't. But that's the time...
Perfect time for that.
I talked!
Well, May, this year, last year and this year, Backlash will be in May. The year it came back was in September. That was the one that Matt and I went to. We're searchable on the network, so you can find us on the network.
Yep.
Just saying that, you can find us there.
I won't, though.
I guess, yeah. I mean, but then does that mean Payback go away? Because Payback has kind of been the post-Mania. Yeah. How long do you think?
I hope it falls forward and just goes
Oh,
right into
no.
right into the goddamn floor at this point.
Please don't.
That's fine. But this also, I mean, because they've talked about they are officially reducing the number of pay-per-views.
Okay, fine.
So there's not going to be as many. So it does open up the possibility of you can get back to co-branded shows. You can get back to co-branded shows.
I don't
And
like it.
this also gives an opportunity for it to be the superstar shakeup time of year, or the time where it all begins again, and we can shake up and move people around a little bit. It's a perfect time to do it. You've set up and completed storylines, and people can move on to fresh matchups here and there.
Other than Orton and Wyatt last year, which got rushed because they had to.
Yeah, which they didn't need to. But they had that projector for 1 week, one weekend. They had to give it back to the local high school.
Yeah.
But if it is a monthly pay-per-view, I could see the co-branding being a thing, and it would make it easier for the little crossover things. But I feel like we're at a point where the rosters are so deep and good.
We're going to lose a lot.
We're going to lose all of those mid-cards, and you're never going to get an undercard.
Nope.
Never.
Nope. I wish, because, I mean, it's hard enough getting some of the undercard on just the weekly television right now.
I always
honestly,
get cut out of the goddamn Hulu Raw.
Yeah. I wish that instead of going co-branded, I'm fine with going back to only 12 pay-per-views a year. But alternate Raw and SmackDown, I think, is the better play.
That way you have 2 months between shows. And you get Big Four in there as well. Well, roughly. Let's say you're talking instead of a 4-week turnaround, you're looking at maybe 6, 7, maybe 8-week turnaround.
Right.
That gives you an opportunity to not only sow seeds, let it grow, let it fester, let it build, and it scared me when you cut your eyes. You know that, right? And let it build to a conclusion. But you also have the opportunity to do smaller arcs that have resolutions in the show,
Right.
give you more of a reason to stay in the show. You have to watch week to week. Hey, get around to the next pay-per-view. Why are these two going at it? Oh, you didn't see? Because so-and-so feuded with so-and-so, and so-and-so feuded with so-and-so. You have opportunity for the more long form. Sorry, that was more words. But you knew what I meant.
That's your nickname.
You knew what I meant.
Nathan.
No words. Less words or no words?
Nathan, more words, Emilio.
Those more words stuff. No words.
So, to Chris's point here, he says you put Charlotte and New Day back on Raw. This is kind of in the same vein. Ronda Rousey officially going to be Raw.
Yeah.
She's signing at the Elimination Chamber.
I feel bad that they're making that a big event type thing. Unless it's immediate, like, kickoff, like, goddamn Asuka falls out of the rafters on her or something.
Jeez.
She would. She'd get up, too, and, like, dance.
So, I mean, this just, makes us wonder WrestleMania plans. Because if Ronda's over on Raw, Asuka's on Raw, if Alexa still has the championship, Asuka's not in the chamber. Where does this go?
Oh, God, I hate...
Clearly Ronda's not going to be in the title picture.
Yeah, but... Is she going to do anything at this? You have to have some sort of confrontation. It can't just be contract signing. All right, everybody, go to break.
We're going to have
Kick up that next video package.
We're going to have a clearer picture of what Ronda is doing at Mania.
Yeah.
So she'll be confronted by whatever is happening at Mania, probably.
They want to get her into that scene, don't they? Shoot. I almost hate it because to me that's going to feel like it's going to be rushed a little bit. I mean, I get that it's big time, but I could see them ending an Asuka streak on that to make it a big deal. That would suck. That would suck.
I'm fine. Asuka is going to have to lose eventually, right?
No.
I mean, technically no, but
no.
It needs to be. It doesn't need to be shitty like Goldberg's was.
Yeah.
It shouldn't just be thrown away.
I think she would just take a cattle prod and be like, "My tiger panties give me power." Cut that one out. Go ahead, enjoy that one. That one's for you.
And it also makes me wonder what we're doing on the SmackDown side. Because if Charlotte is still champion, that means Ronda's not coming to SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
I guess technically Asuka still hasn't challenged for the Raw Championship.
Ooh.
So could we still get Charlotte and Asuka?
Hey, look at that flexibility right there.
I mean, Angle kind of let it slip that the Mania event would be a triple threat if Nia wins.
Yeah.
So kind of tipping a hand, but there's a little bit of flexibility here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious to see.
The fact that there's that much blur in the women's division is pretty fantastic.
You know what I'm leaning towards right now? Because this is the story we're getting on television.
What's Bailey and Liv going to do? Come over your house?
Neither.
Play Monopoly with you?
How dare you, sir?
I'm sorry.
Talk about my ladies like that.
Too.
Well, Bailey's she's my best good friend. I really like her.
Okay.
And
I feel like you're just treating Bailey bad now.
And it's been wonderful the last couple weeks on Raw to see the Bailey that I fell in love with.
Yeah, dude. She's making a comeback. She's trying to win your heart, Justin.
Maybe she heard about Liv.
Mm-hmm. And then
the live of my life.
The second turnbuckle Bailey to belly. Shit, that's hard to say. I'm always impressed whenever they say it well.
Yeah.
Corey Graves is good. You good.
Don't touch his hair.
I can't.
He might
I gotta go around to get. He might say dirty things about me on a podcast. I don't know. What am I gonna do? Laugh because it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear Lord.
But the one on television they're showing, Ruby Riott and Charlotte.
More Ruby Riott is always good.
Mm-hmm.
Again, anybody who I was first introduced to by seeing in the Chikara ring,
yeah.
I'm immediately gonna love. I'm sorry. I really dug Heidi Lovelace right out of the gate.
Yeah.
And this Ruby Riott reminds me a lot of her.
Weird.
Crazy.
That is weird. And then lastly, before we actually finally
Lashley's back. Oh no.
Oh, they're telling us we have to go. Which I think is a new segment. Final thought. They're telling us we have to go. His final thought. When are we going to get Abby Lath on NXT television? Please. I feel like now should be the time, right? With the reshuffle, this should be the time. Let's get her on television. Let's see her working with these ladies.
Part of me worries her because you see the Leva Bates. Was it Leva Bates got signed on to be a trainer? No, it was Serena Deeb signed on to be a trainer.
Good for her, by the way.
And great placement for her, you know, because I don't know if you see them working her back in, and at a certain point, it's like, well, we don't see star potential here, but we know you're good, and we want to capitalize on you the best way possible, and that's the place. I worry that that's something they're feeling about Abby Lath, which makes me sad because she's amazing, but I got a feeling there's less of it these days. There's way less of it, and wrestling has been better as a result. That there's someone that's like, I don't know if she's quite star material. Somebody looking at her just like physically and like hating on her, which I could see, but also she's different and friggin' great.
Yeah,
and there's like
still one of the most talked about matches from the Mae Young Classic is Jazzy versus her.
Yeah, and everybody leans on Jazzy a little bit, but Jazzy doesn't look great without Abby there.
Exactly, and Jazzy was great.
Yeah,
absolutely great in that. But like you said,
with
Abby's the other half who takes it from this is a really good match to holy
to them screaming and just beating the shit out of each other at one point.
Because the proof was in the pudding. The next two matches Abby was really great in too.
And
so
she's weird in that she's got a hardcore element of that strong style.
Yeah.
But also it's a weird throwback at the same time.
Yeah.
It's an amazing character that they haven't even begun to tap into. But I also see them look at that and go like, that's a little too different. I don't know if that really fits in what we're doing. You know what? Maybe a trainer rolls. No! No!
I'll just keep tweeting at her. And NXT and Triple H. Because Abby Lath should be on television.
Yes.
She's great. She great. But, I pushed the butt button. I'm sorry. But,
yeah.
But.
Makes your mouth move and make noise. It's weird. Hey, everybody, we're #WrestlePals.
I'm Guy Wrestleman, and I'm going to point out all these things that are happening behind the scenes.
Guy Wrestleman doesn't have a Twitter, but you know who does? Justin. #WrestlePal Justin. If you want to get a hold of him, at the Hulkster on Twitter. He will answer you because he's a good person and he likes people. And if he took a personality test, he would score high on friendship because he's friendly. Also, if you want to just #WrestlePals on any form of social media ever,
I'll find it eventually.
Throw that garbage on Tout. He's going to find... Well, probably not. I don't know.
Tout dead?
One can hope. If you want to get in touch with the show, it's also Justin pretty much. I'm going to say pretty much, but it completely is.
It is.
At WrestlePalsVA on Twitter. And if you want, for some reason, to bother me,
it's too far away.
At the
but
Nate,
I assure you,
just throw it, knock the shit.
Here, see that?
Oh hey, at the Nate Project, at the Nate Project on Twitter. That's me. I always see it, and it freaks me out.
Can't wait till you see that one.
Oh hey, oh look, it's you. Oh hey. I'll respond later once I process it. At the Nate Project on Twitter. If you want to look back at our back catalog, YouTube's probably the best place for it, the best repository for it. Spelled out #WrestlePals. Search there. There's like our entire back catalog to see how off I was and how weirdly future vision this crazy bastard is. It's amazing. He has a third eye. He keeps it closed because he doesn't want to scare you. Because he's considered. Don't do it. Don't do it. Jesus Christ, Justin.
Okay.
His camera's still on. We'll do that later. Also, search for WrestlePals on iTunes. We're there.
That's right.
If you want to not look at the camera, go up to the ceiling again. At WrestlePal, not at us. WrestlePals on iTunes. Look for the little wrestling buddies, and it says #WrestlePals. That's us.
That's us.
I mean, that's not really us. Those are wrestling buddies. Are you the beard one?
We need to make that
Or
happen.
are you the Hulk one?
We need to make that happen.
I can put our heads on this. That's easy. That's easy. Somebody already has. Great. I'm sure that's happening.
They don't
right
want
now.
none.
You'd be surprised. But yeah, is that all the contact info? I did it. Did I
Yeah,
get
I
through it
think
without
so.
it? At the Hulkster, at the Nate Project. Goddamn hashtag Wrestlemans.
Feel the pain, and you could be next. You better give respect, cause ain't nobody breaking this redneck. No, they don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared, no, they don't really want none. And I'm a Mack truck, don't get run over. We some country boys working overtime, boys. Kings of the South, we never had nothing. Blue collar boys do it with their hands money.
I lost my keys and my little dog is bone. So I pick him up and I'm gonna carry home. But he a mean dog, bit me in the spare rib. And I'm take him home, put him in the baby crib. Yeah, I don't know the words, AJ Styles. You know who you are? You're phenomenal. Phenomenal.